A ruthless path to success? Can ruthlessness pave the path to success? Can we set aside our morals to get what we want? Niccolo Machiavelli, the infamous political philosopher, believed so. His ideas, though centuries old, still shock and resonate in our modern world. Are you ready to delve into the dark heart of Machiavellian philosophy? Machiavelli's world, our world. Step back in time to Renaissance Italy, a period marked by artistic brilliance and political intrigue. The streets were bustling with merchants, artists and scholars. But beneath this vibrant surface lay a world of intense political manoeuvring. Imagine a world of warring city-states, shifting alliances, and constant struggle for power. Each city-state from Florence to Venice was a microcosm of ambition and rivalry, where leaders had to be ever vigilant and strategic. This was Machiavelli's reality, and it shaped his view of human nature and leadership. His writings, especially The Prince, reflect a deep understanding of the darker aspects of human behaviour and the ruthless tactics often necessary for political survival. He believed that to survive in such a treacherous environment, rulers needed to be cunning, ruthless, and utterly pragmatic. Fast forward to today, and we find that Machiavelli's insights are still relevant. While we might not face the same dangers as a Renaissance prince, the core principles of power remain the same. In the corporate world, political arenas, and even in social settings, the dynamics of power and influence are ever present. Whether in the boardroom, the political arena, or even our personal lives, understanding Machiavelli can offer a unique and often unsettling perspective on how to navigate the complexities of human interaction. His teachings remind us that human nature has not changed much over the centuries, and the strategies for dealing with power and influence are as relevant now as they were then. By studying Machiavelli, we gain insights into the timeless nature of leadership and the often harsh realities of human behaviour. Decoding Machiavelli key concepts. To grasp the essence of Machiavelli's thought, we must first decode his key concepts. Machiavelli, a Renaissance political philosopher, is often misunderstood. His works, especially The Prince, have been both vilified and praised over the centuries. But what did he really mean? Let's dive deeper. Virtu, often mistranslated as simple virtue, represents a more dynamic quality, a blend of skill, adaptability, and decisiveness. It's not just about moral goodness, but about the ability to shape one's own destiny. Machiavelli saw virtu as the quality that allows leaders to navigate the complexities of power and politics. A leader with virtue can weather any storm, seizing opportunities as they arise. This concept is crucial in understanding how Machiavelli viewed effective leadership. It's about being proactive, not just reactive. Then there's Fortuna, the capricious hand of fate. Machiavelli believed that while fortune plays a role in human affairs, it is not the sole determinant of success. He argued that fortune favours the prepared mind. While Machiavelli acknowledged the role of luck, he believed that a skilled ruler could anticipate, prepare for, and even manipulate events to their advantage. This preparation involves strategic thinking, foresight, and the ability to adapt to changing circumstances. This interplay between virtu and fortuna forms the core of Machiavellian strategy. It's a delicate balance, requiring both skill and an understanding of the unpredictable nature of life. And then we come to his most infamous maxim: the ends justify the means. This statement has sparked endless debates and controversies. What did Machiavelli really mean by this? This chilling statement lies at the heart of Machiavelli's moral calculus. He argued that in the pursuit of a greater good, such as the stability and prosperity of the state, a ruler might be forced to take actions considered unethical by conventional standards. This doesn't mean Machiavelli advocated for immorality, but rather a pragmatic approach to governance. He argued that to achieve a greater good, namely the stability and prosperity of the state, a ruler might be forced to take actions considered unethical by conventional standards. This perspective challenges us to think about the complexities of leadership and the difficult choices that come with it. Machiavelli's ideas continue to be relevant today, offering insights into the nature of power, leadership, and human behaviour. The shocking secret, Raison d'etat. Now let's unveil the truly shocking secret of Machiavellian philosophy's Reim, or reason of state. This concept, often misunderstood and misinterpreted, is a cornerstone of political theory. This principle elevates the survival and well-being of the state above all other considerations, including morality. It suggests that the state's interests are paramount, and all actions should be directed towards preserving its power and stability. In Machiavelli's view, any action, no matter how ruthless or seemingly unethical, becomes justifiable if it serves the interests of the state. This includes acts that might be considered immoral or cruel in other contexts. Imagine a ruler facing an imminent threat to their power. The stakes are high, and the future of the state hangs in the balance. According to Machiavellian principles, they would be justified in using deception, manipulation, or even violence to neutralise that threat, even if it meant betraying allies or sacrificing innocent lives. The end goal is the preservation of the state, and any means to achieve that end are considered acceptable. The needs of the many, in this case the state, outweigh the needs of the few. This idea has influenced countless leaders and political strategies throughout history, shaping the way we understand power and governance. While controversial, the concept of raison d'etat remains a powerful tool in the arsenal of political thought, reminding us that the pursuit of power often requires difficult and sometimes morally ambiguous decisions. The price of power, implications and ethics. The implications of embracing Machiavellian strategies are profound and unsettling. Imagine a world where leaders operate solely on the principles of, while it might bring about stability and order, it could also lead to a climate of fear, suspicion, and moral decay. The ethical dilemmas are impossible to ignore. Can we truly justify sacrificing our principles for the sake of power or security? Where do we draw the line between what's necessary and what's simply self-serving? These questions cut to the core of our values and force us to confront the darker aspects of human nature. Machiavelli in the mirror, reflecting on our lives. While few of us wield the kind of power Machiavelli wrote about, his ideas can still offer valuable, albeit unsettling, insights into our own lives. We all navigate power dynamics daily, whether in our workplaces, families, or social circles. Consider how often we make compromises, tell white lies, or manipulate situations to our advantage. Are these actions inherently Machiavellian? Perhaps. The key is to be conscious of our choices and to understand the potential consequences of our actions. A legacy of pragmatism. Machiavelli's enduring relevance. Love him or hate him, Machiavelli's impact on political thought is undeniable. His works remain relevant not because they offer easy answers, but because they force us to confront uncomfortable truths about power, ambition, and the human condition. In a world where idealism often clashes with reality, Machiavelli's pragmatism can be both refreshing and unsettling. He reminds us that the path to success is rarely paved with good intentions alone. It requires a shrewd understanding of human nature, a willingness to adapt to changing circumstances, and the courage to make tough decisions, even if they come at a moral cost. Join the conversation, your thoughts on power and survival. So what do you think? Can we truly separate morality from power? Is Machiavelli a cynical realist or a dangerous influence? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe for more explorations of history's most fascinating and controversial figures.